Uh, what is up, everybody? It's your boy AJ Trip, and I haven't done one of these in a while, haven't I? It's the rapid reaction to WWE Evolution, the first ever all women's pay per view. We got a lot to get to, so let's go ahead and just jump right in. Started off the night with Trish Stratus and Lita versus Mickey James and Alicia Fox, not Alexa Bliss. Over the past, not this weekend, but last weekend, she was been reported online that she got a concussion, so she would not be able to compete tonight. So Alicia Fox took her place, and there were some very interesting things. So with that, no, and actually, it wasn't very. I shouldn't say it like that. It was good. It was good. Um, Obviously, Trish and Lita haven't been doing this on a consistent basis, so but it is like riding a bike. I remember what Triple H once said that it's riding a bike. So he'll get he'll get the opportunity. She'll get the opportunity to get the hang of it. Because I kind of get the feeling that with this new era, that she's just kind of excited about it, and she might want that one more match type thing to go out on. And if you I don't know if anybody saw it or not, but yesterday there was a couple of taped live streams for some reason. I don't know why, but it was like taped live streams that they did. They did one taped live stream where it was Shayna Baszler, Charlotte Flair, and Nikki Bella, and the other one was Sasha Banks, Toni Storm, and Trish Stratus. And they were talking about maybe Trish and Sasha maybe doing something. They were talking about like how they were when they were in the ring at the Royal Rumble. There was that chemistry connection there. There was something there. So we'll have to see. But anyway, let's get back to this match. The only I think there might have been a couple of hiccups. The biggest one is Alicia Fox missed her timing, and she was a time spot where she was supposed to break up the pin near the end of the match. But that's okay. I don't think it made any difference from the way it looks like. It looks like the referee actually did stop the pin because he saw her coming. So you could play it off like that if you need to. So yeah, it was very interesting. There was also the what's her face, Mickey James and Alicia Fox and Alexa Bliss for that matter. They were all kind of dressed up in costume, I guess for Halloween or something. So I don't know, but okay. And so it needs to. And listen, I've said this time and time again. Um, when you do a tag match and you do it down to its basic formulaic, which is you do it, you get some, you go back and forth for a little bit, and then you get a heat spot on one of the faces, face in peril, Ricky Morton, playing Ricky Morton, whatever you want to call it, right? So if you do that, then you can go ahead and You get your heat on the baby face. You build up that, build up that chemistry to make the hot tag, and then it happens. And that's what happens, with this tag match. You get this, you get the tag, and then, they break down in Tulsa. That's what it's called. So yeah, I thought this was a good opener. Crowd was really into it, really hot for it. 3 stars. Without question, it was 3 stars. So I thought great way to start this pay-per-view. Then I think this was totally the right spot here. Apologize, y'all. I've just been so tired, and it's the craziest things, right? It's the craziest things because it's like I gotta try to get back on a sleep schedule, and anyway, what is the next thing was the Battle Royal, and they gave each woman an entrance, which is good. Each woman deserved an entrance. The Iconics came out last, and they were talking, and just let them fight. I mean, really, let them wrestle. Let them fight. It's they're going beyond the thing of being annoying heels, right? It's one thing to be an annoying heel, but another thing to be just a heel that's annoying. So, but anyway, we had a good spot, and then we threw the Iconics out, and then we had all the other women, and they kind of jumped in. There were some nice spots there. Again, only thing that really missed is that get 5 minutes out toward the end, we had a spot with Carmella and Ember Moon, and I have no idea what either one of them were doing. I'm not sure they knew what they were doing. They were just there. We're just here spinning. So, but whatever. Final 4 was Tamina, Nia Jax, Ember Moon, and Asuka. And Asuka was eliminated, surprisingly. She got eliminated. And Tamina was eliminated. But then I guess you can kind of see Final 5, right? Because then, while it's Nia Jax and Ember Moon, out of nowhere, what's-her-face comes out. Zelina Vega, she comes out. She tried to do the Shawn Michaels thing when that time when Shawn Michaels eliminated Vader and what's his name? Eliminated Vader and Yokozuna. She tried to do that and it didn't work. She thought she was celebrating. I never understand that. I never understand why you would just turn around and celebrate. Like you don't hear your music playing. Don't you figure out? Say something's not right here. My music isn't playing. The referee's not raising my hand. What's going on here? But then maybe on the other hand, you can say, well, isn't that what an arrogant heel does? An arrogant heel thinks he's won no matter what happens. So, I don't know. It is what it is. But then, of course, Nia Jax threw out Zelina Vega, and then she quickly took care of Ember Moon, and she won. And now she has the opportunity to go on to face the Raw Women's Champion. So, and after this Battle Royal, she had there was a, she did good with this interview. The Rock's mother, her aunt was there, so so we'll have to see what goes down now. I don't have to stop, do I? See, I'm so used to stopping so that I can make an edit on my videos when I talk about something. I just stopped as if to say I'm going to make an edit. I'm live streaming, dumbass. See, I've never done this in a while, y'all. So it's been a major while since I've done a rapid reaction live stream. So I better get back into the stream of things because got one coming up Friday for Crown Jewel. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's just continue on, right? Next, oh, by the way, the Battle Royal was 3.5 stars. I thought it was very entertaining for what it was. I thought it showcased some of the older, some of the legends, and Maria Kanellis was in there, so I'm glad to see her back, and that was good. And you know, all these women who are you know, having babies and then you know, having you know, and having kids, and 5 months later, 6 months later, coming back and wrestling. That's amazing. So good on her. Good on her. Because remember, she was very pregnant. She was very, very pregnant at Raw 25. So it's the same. That's the same thing for Maurice. So good for her. Oh my God, the Godfather. I still got the TV on, and you got that Hardy Halloween compound thing. So I have no idea. Next match was the Mae Young Classic final between Toni Storm and Io Shirai. And Toni Storm won. I again said I wish it was Rhea Ripley in that spot. I wish she would run. But I found out that Rhea Ripley is actually the NXT UK Women's Champion. So that's good. You know, she belongs somewhere on top. So that's good. This match was okay. I ended at 3 stars. You know, I think there was some good stuff here. I thought both ladies were doing things, you know, out of their comfort zone to try to, you know, show like that this is what they wanted, and I think that's what had it. You had 2 Storm Zeros from Toni Storm to beat Io Shirai, and she did. So good luck for Toni Storm. We'll see what this goes. She's a part of the NXT UK brand, and we'll see what goes on with that. Next, we got the 6-man tag, 6-woman tag. Sasha, Bayley, and Natty versus the Riot Squad, and this was really good. This was really, really good. I thought this was really, really good. I think we had some good spots from all the women, and I truly enjoyed the finish. How they did the finish, and I truly enjoyed the double sharpshooter from Natty onto Ruby and Sarah, and it was also very good that there's also like this underlying theme that for the Riot Squad is that they would like allow themselves to be put in moves so that one of their players, one of their teammates can take advantage of the situation. Because before Natty put Sarah and Ruby in the double sharpshooter, Liv Morgan had tagged herself in. So it's almost like Ruby Riott was like, okay, I'll get put in it so that I hope you know what you're doing, Liv, and that's what it was. So that was some good spots, and the finish was incredible. We got the elbow drop honoring the Macho Man Randy Savage, and then the frog splash from Sasha to finish it. We had a 1, 2, 3, and Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natty they win the match. So good on them. Again, I thought it was incredible. I thought it was 3 3/4 stars. I thought this was just very, very good, and some good work from all 6 of these ladies. Next was the NXT Championship. Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane. And I continue to say this. I just, you know, the fact that she's been in WWE for over a year and she's still calling herself the Queen of Spades is mind blowing. It is mind blowing. I thought that would have been nipped in the bud pretty quickly once they found out what that meant and what, you know, and anything like that. But woo, I guess not. So anyway, I had this at 3.25 star. This wasn't like the other match at the takeover. I guess that was in Chicago, right? Yeah. Was it SummerSlam? No, Brooklyn. Yeah, takeover Brooklyn. This is after takeover Brooklyn when Kairi Sane won, but it was still good. I thought there was some great things. That it was still about trying to work on the arm of Kairi Sane, even though her finishing move has nothing to do with that arm. I have no idea why we need to see her like stomp on her arm and do all those other things. So I'm not sure why, but it's maybe it's just like the Randy Orton thing. They want to show how sick of a human being she is. So okay, go for it. So and they showed the other two horsewomen, Jessamine Duke and Maria Sharif, right? And and when they showed it doing Shayna's entrance. And Cole, I don't know if Cole did this on purpose or if Cole was just trying to get he wanted to get his thought out, before he forgot it, or he wanted to get his thought out before Vince yelling this year, God damn it, say what I said. But he just calls them NXT, ladies, NXT superstars. No, those were members of the Four Horsewomen of the MMA. So, they got involved. We had a spot where Kairi Sane backbody dropped Shayna onto them in the front row, and then they got involved. They cost Kairi Sane the match, and Shayna Baszler is a two-time NXT Women's Champion, and apparently she is the first two-time NXT Women's Champion. So that's incredible. That's incredible. That's a good thing for her. I think that what also means that Shayna is not going anywhere pretty soon. That she's going to be down in NXT for a little while longer. I would expect that even though that she's had even though Ronda's on the main roster and she's had some things, I would expect that she would probably be on there at least for another year. At least until SummerSlam. After SummerSlam next year, she may debut or something like that. I wonder if this means like the debut for those other two girls too, Jessamine Duke and Marina Sharif. I wonder if they are going to now debut with her. And I wonder if they just if those three will have a little posse. Because if those three have a little posse, then there's a possibility that you could see them three shoot right up to WWE. So that could be interesting. Next match with the SmackDown Women's Championship, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, last woman standing. This was obviously incredible. These women were putting their bodies on the line, trying to take each other out. Really wanted to show who was the better woman and everything like that. And I gave this 4.5 stars. I really did. I thought, it's the match of the night. That was really fun. I will say this. I am so out of this thing. I really am. I mean, really, it really just kind of shows us how kind of old school I am, and how Now, it either shows how old school I am and how new school everybody else is, or really just shows how big of how just big babies wrestling fans are nowadays. Because the fact that these people are cheering Becky Lynch and they are booing Charlotte Flair, it fucking pisses me off so bad. It really does. There's absolutely no reason for them to do this. No reason. And there's no reason for WWE to just stop, stop her, stop her from, that first night again. Admittedly, that first night was stupid. They should not have tried to, knowing that it was going to be Brooklyn and it was going to be a smarky crowd. They should not have tried to have her do the crowd thing. It should have been the next week when maybe the crowd could have took it. The crowd could have took it more, been more into it, but no, they couldn't do it. They had to, and so it's awful. It is. The stuff that they do and the stuff that they say is great, and it is part of. It is the best thing going in WWE right now. That said, it is also one of the worst things because the fact that they won't stick to their guns. For some reason they want to stick to their guns with Roman Reigns, but won't stick to their guns with Becky Lynch. You turn her heel, keep her heel, have her do the Elias thing. When she comes out and she berates the sports teams, hey, if you're in Indiana, I'm a champion. I'm not like your Pacers, or I'm not like your Colts. Just keep doing that. But no, I'm really kind of tired of it. I really don't want to. These are two fantastic talents that they really put in the. They've really put in the work with this. And they just decided to go no thank you. Yeah. It's just been like a no thank you type of thing, and I have no idea why. I really don't know why. So, but again, this was a fantastic match. Finish was interesting. A powerbomb through a table off of like a second rope, and so I'm not sure. I'm not sure where they go next. Because it should say that you probably should go to another woman for. I also say this. It also depends on what they're gonna do at Survivor Series. What are they having planned for Survivor Series? Are they going to do like they did last year and have to do like the Raw versus SmackDown? There's been some rumors, a lot of rumors about where you would have something where you would have like the 4 horsewomen of MMA versus the 4 horsewomen of WWE. That's been a thought. There's also been a thought of having like Kurt Angle's team versus Baron Corbin's team and thoughts like that. So I'm not sure if they're gonna do like the but if they're gonna do the SmackDown versus Raw thing, I think that is a perfect answer, and then that's a perfect way to lead maybe into TLC with Becky Lynch and Charlotte and them have maybe another match, but whatever. It kind of is what it is. So, but yeah, fantastic match. Rest up easy, ladies. Make sure you soak yourself in a whole lot of ice tonight. And finally, the main event: Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey. And this one, again, was pretty good. I did a 3.25 star. I kind of think that's where Ronda is at right now. Ronda is at a point where, you know, she's just doing the basics. She's just doing the basics, right? She's just doing the basics, and that's okay. And the basics are working right now. She's not trying to do anything extravagant, do anything, complicated or anything that wouldn't make any sense. And I think that's perfect. I mean, it's a thing where she's getting heat on her, and she makes a comeback, and you know maybe it kind of she gets cut off, and then she makes another comeback. And so they're doing all of that. So I think that's okay. And Nikki Bella, of course, she can. Listen, she's not as bad as people think. And I think she can. She can put up an average wrestling match as well. So and this was what it is. I will say this: I was shocked to hear some fans for Nikki Bella and hear some boos for Ronda Rousey. But again, that is what this fan base, in this era is. This is the everybody gets a trophy type thing, or everybody. I don't know if everybody gets a trophy. Maybe it's more like ADD thing because you just can't. They seemingly are not just satisfied with something. You just can't be. I don't know. Sometimes it's just a weird thing. It really is. So then at the end, they all came out and took their standing ovation and then applauded themselves, and it was this was a really good pay per view. I last night I was listening to the boys over at Wrestle Talk, and they were talking about how the Evolution pay per view had a horrible build, and some of the things that they set up for, like on Raw, the match to go home was the Fatal 4-Way that was a minute and a half, and everything like that, and so. It did see, and here's another thing too. They were trying to do too many things at once. They were trying to do Crown Jewel, and then also trying to do Evolution, and then they were also trying to do Hell in a Cell for a little bit too. So, yeah, if they do this again, if they do this next year, and I don't see why. They shouldn't. This one was this one was good. This one was good. There was no matches under 3 stars. And really, even a 2 3/4 star match even that would still be okay. That would be okay. That would be watchable, and entertainable, something like that. When you get under that two and 3/4, that's when you start getting into like the having major problems and things like that, or whatever. But still, no matches under 3 stars. Had a 4.5 star match as well. These ladies did really good. Really good. All of them did. And I would like to see them do this next year. I've been saying for a while that that the WWE, that one of the best, maybe one of the better things for WWE would be is to shorten their pay-per-view schedule. Right now they do a pay-per-view a month, right? They do a pay-per-view a month. And Sometimes, especially with it being 4 hours, it can be a little too much. It can be a little too much, right? So I was thinking that you would cut down instead of doing 12 pay-per-views a year, you would just do 6, right? But that's probably never going to happen. It's probably never going to happen. But hey, listen, it can also, but with this evolution thing, to be a part of it. So I think this is really really good. So we'll see how we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it's been received by everybody. From what I saw, I think a lot of people liked it. A lot of people thought the girls did really really well, and yeah, so did I. So I enjoyed it, and like I said, I would think the girls do it again, but they can do it again next year. And really quick, uh, let me do say this about this women's revolution, evolution, whatever you want to call it, right? Um, now I would say, what's next? What's next for the women? And there's still a lot of firsts for the women. I think we still need that three stages of hell match from the women. I think we need the full 1 hour Iron Man match from the women. We need that. If you guys noticed, if you guys seen it on the internet about a couple weeks ago, Mercedes Martinez and someone else, I forget their name. I apologize for not remembering their name, but they went 75 minutes apparently in a match. So that was good for them. Uh, so yeah, they good. They need to go an hour. Obviously, the big thing is the WrestleMania, right? It's main eventing WrestleMania, closing out WrestleMania, as Stephanie said. And now with what has happened with Roman Reigns and his battle with leukemia, uh, this does seem like the perfect. There was already rumors about them doing Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair uh, at the WrestleMania as the closing show, as the closing match, and that's still on the table. I think that's still on the table. Um, but we'll have to wait and see right now. Things can change. Obviously, you never know because of the injuries and illnesses could happen, and we never know. But I do think at some point that the women will close out a WrestleMania in some form or fashion. And I'm not sure if it's Rousey and Flair or if it's going to be, you know, Flair and Lynch or if it's going to be anybody else. Um, so yeah, that should be very very interesting. And I also think all the girls should have their face on the cover of WWE 2K 2020. I really think all the girls yeah, they should be like, I don't know how many women there are, but they should all have like a special, you know, edition where each girl has their face on the cover. It should be one where each girl, even the legends, have their image on the cover, and then there should be one where all the women are on the cover. So like maybe little squares or something. So I don't know, but I think that's what's next for the women's evolution. I saw on Twitter what Brian Zane was said. He was talking about intergender matches, and no, I'm just not for intergender matches. I'm not for it. I'm really not. The thing with what's his face, James Ellsworth. That was one thing because you knew what James Ellsworth was. You know, although I think it makes sense. It just makes sense for someone like Baron Corbin to who is a heel and who has power to hold the women down, and then at some point to have a match with like a Nia Jax, or to have a match with someone, like an Oscar or something, to have a match with them, a wrestling match, and have it so that where the woman overcomes, that just like Billie Jean King and the dude she beat, right? That makes sense to have that type of moment. But I don't need it to. I don't need intergender matches to be a real thing, a major thing anymore. I really don't. So that's something that I don't want to see happen. But otherwise, yeah, cover up 2K, main event WrestleMania, 3 Stages of Hell, and other gimmick matches that they haven't been a part of yet. I want to see them. So now we'll see what goes on. We've got Crown Jewel happening Friday. It is 12 Eastern, 11 Central Time. So you're gonna make sure you want to be here. Click the notification bell and subscribe so that you'll get me. I will be doing a rapid reaction of Crown Jewel. And then, because I'm doing a resurrection of Crown Jewel on Friday, Saturday, you'll get That's a Shoot, episode 11. It's returned. Yes, it is returned, and I'm doing it a new way. I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do Put Over and Bury. Well, I'm going to put over 3 things in the rest of the world that I liked, and bury 3 things in the rest of the world that I didn't like. And then after I do that, I'm gonna get to the main topic of the episode. And I can already tell you that unless something changes, the next 2 weeks the topic is gonna be about Roman Reigns and leukemia. So you're definitely not gonna want to miss those. It returns back Saturday, and then the next week on November the 9th, it's back on Fridays, and it will be on Fridays, hopefully until whenever. Whatever. But yeah, that is it, y'all. Post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys thought about Evolution. Give me your match ratings. Tell me everything you want to, talk about Evolution and everything that you want to hear about. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, especially dealing with this, dealing with this one, because, like I said, I didn't get really a lot of sleep, so I was doing a lot of yawning, and I'm kind of cloudy and just in the head and everything like that. So definitely want to thank you guys for putting up with this one. I should not be sleepy on this coming Friday, as because of Crown Jewel. So hopefully we'll have a much better rapid reaction to that one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wade J Trip signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.